Come on, one more time, Devo.
What's up, my friends? It's I, Animanga, and I'm going to try my best, my darndest, to do the Promation What If Series, GX Series final tournament, which is Promation. There are 35 duelists. Let's get straight into it, because we need to end this. We need to end GX and have fun while doing it. And I don't want you guys to miss out on the fun because of me on my account. So let's go. Here's the overall summary. Ligo, Justice, Casey, Alice, Novo, and the other students prepare for their final grades and prom at the same time. But their tests are sooner than they may think, for a big threat forces the final exams and prom to coincide together. So let's start with actually Mitchell's crew is first. Professor Raziel decides to update her deck with the latest Demise King support so she can properly test the graduating students. Once the school year is up, she and Michael are gonna start up their own spy outfit, the Uriel Raziel Intelligence Agency. You know, U.R.I.A. to help combat future threats. Alice, Angela, Pearl, and Essela are all going to be agents of Uriah. And Wisteria and Michael hope they can recruit others as well. Hannah Kakone, and this is her new pick, because obviously she's alive again, apparently. After Halloween, Manon used her Millennium Rod to restore Hannah to her body and free her body from suspended animation. Hannah still hangs out with the White Sisters in Carapathia, who turned out to be not as wicked of a witch as they thought. She just gets a craving for magic at times, and she now has clairvoyant abilities. Oh my gosh. Is every single one of your characters a god, Mitchell? Hannah's career goal is to open a pizzeria, and she likes the animatronic critters the White Sisters have in their haunted house attraction. So she plans on having animatronics in her pizzeria to entertain guests. She's still using her yokai deck for now. Hannah's prom date was Bones, while Laura White went with Darius Brago, and Alice White went with Ezekiel Zeno, respectively. Now for Coach Uriel, or aka Michael Uriel, which is Mitchell's main guy. He has begun preparations with Wisteria to open their own spy agency. Michael is helping Wisteria to test the graduating students and is hoping to find more people interested in being agents of Uriah while he is at it. Alice Uriel. She is super excited for her brother and Wisteria to open their new spy agency. Alice is working with Mint to find possible recruits for Uriah among the student body and Girl Scouts. She is also working hard on her idol career as Uriah-chan, and she often performs alongside Manon Breeze, aka La Petite Chevalieresse, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. My voice is destroyed. Alice's prom date was Avery Bond. Angelica's was Manfred Wright. Or was it? Pearl's was Belowski. Manon's was Aaron Earhart. And Chiaki's was a teenage boy named Kinyu that she met in the cafeteria. This sounds random, but okay, I will go with it. Since this is GX series, may as well dish out all the ships you can while the GX series is still here. Because we're about to get into some dark stuff in 5Ds. Hold on, let me drink some water. Lilo Bordeaux. Throughout this entire school year, Lilo Bordeaux has been operating a surf shack down in the Academy's beach. Nicole convinced her mom to duel the graduating students, as Lilo also taught surfing classes, being a better surfer than Coach Uriel, technically making her an academy teacher as well. Nicole still has a huge crush on Justice. Of course, who doesn't? But her prom date was Cyrus Truesdell, who had as hard a time finding one as she did. So my question is, you're acting like this was 1 year. This had to be over several years, dude. I'm pretty sure this is through several years, right? Since we started GX till now, this had to be several years in the making, in my opinion. Well, anyway, regardless. Next up is Serenity's crew, and theirs is thankfully very short for me. Lexi Kawhi, Casey Kawhi, Jenny, or I'm sorry, I called her Jenny again. Jeannie, Elise Nakamura, her name's longer than that. Jamie Shea, and TK Douliard. All 5 of them, and this is their lore. They just want to have fun and enjoy the day with their friends like Mitch Chan, Serenity Wheeler, and Mayumi. Professor Anka is super proud of them all. End of lore. Next up is Lego Man's lore. Dante has been able to get some much needed rest ever since the Blazing Mars was sealed away. And I forgot his pick for his well rested self, which is my fault. So he still looks pretty. It's kind of funny to keep it that way, that he still looks like he has no rest, even though he does. Much needed rest ever since the Blazing Mars was sealed away. He feels a lot better and less on edge. And because of that, he's even started going to therapy. He's ready to have some fun dueling for once, now that he doesn't have to worry about malicious spirits trying to make him give into his darker impulses. Plus, this is the first time he and Angelica actually get to spend time together as a couple, without their malicious spirits scheming in the background. Rock Stein. Haven't seen my bro here in a while. Rock hasn't been very focused on the more intense, dangerous situations that have occurred in Duel Academy. Sorry, I'm struggling here, guys. Due to being busy for most of them by sheer coincidence. He's been spending most of his time studying and further honing his dueling skills, and because of that, is actually top of his class when it comes to the written exams. He guesses that because the others were so focused on whatever chaos they got pulled into, they didn't have the time to properly study. Shame, shame, I know your name, slackers. Seriously, this makes me wish I put Mr. Stein in here. I mean, I have him in Tag Force series. I wish I had him here. Truly Rivera. Clara was impressed by Truly's dueling performance during Legendary Planets. And Truly was really proud of himself too. For once, he feels he actually played a part in taking down one of the dangerous threats that plagued Duel Academy. And he's even going to get to graduate as an Obelisk Blue because of it. Even though I accidentally put him as Slifer Red, I think, for this lore, which is my fault. Truly's mother... Oh, no, I didn't. I did that for Rock. Rock, I put Slifer Red. Sorry. Truly's mothers actually came to watch the graduation ceremony as well, and were seen dotting on him and praising him for successfully graduating. Michi Takahashi. Michi was seen comparing her and Rock's final grades before prom, as it seems the two have developed a slight rivalry ever since their intense duels all the way back in the gym day finals. Oh yeah, I remember those. She did good, but even she couldn't beat Rock. Michi never really thought herself to be the competitive type, but she guesses Jordan's influence has been rubbing off on her a bit more than she would have expected. So she figures she may as well aim high by going for the title of Queen of Games, or at least trying to become a pro duelist alongside her scientific studies. However, she knows that'll involve a lot of multitasking, as Justice has also recruited her in preserving Victoria's body and trying to revive her somehow. Michi doesn't have high hopes for her somehow learning how to revive the dead, but she feels justice will at least need the support in the future. You know what? Mitchie is a beast. I love Mitchie. She's cool. She deserved that title, but Rock was too good that tournament. Celia Fox. Celia has been on the sidelines for most of the prom and graduation ceremony. Seeming down, a few of her friends like Sadina and Brenda attempted to ask her to come hang out with them. However, she politely declined. At some point, she received a message on her phone from her mother saying, "I hope you had a fun time with this little fit of yours. We had a deal, and it's almost time you repay your end of it." Oh, crap. Family turmoil? Enjoy the ceremony, because when you come back home, our new business colleague already has a few assignments for you. Celia felt her hand shake as she solemnly texted back a single, "Okay." Oh, my voice. Before returning to looking out at her friends as they celebrated their graduation. Dude, that's messed up. My God. Nitrod, you've got to start condensing your lore. I'm sorry, bro. You have to start condensing your lore. It's too much. It's just too much. No one has lore this long. Spike, the dragon. Spike has been through quite a lot. And due to something very huge that happened after Dream Warriors, but prior to Promation. It left Spike quite mixed, but he hopes he continues to grow stronger. I mean, he's getting better and better, I think. Especially since these strange new cards kept popping up in his deck, like Star Venom or Odd Eye's new form. He notices that Smolder and Ocelus seemed... I know I messed up that name last time. I will keep messing it up, though. It's fine. And Smolder and Ocelus seem to want to hang with him during prom. Though, seeing all the chaos that is about to happen, like the rest of the Young Six crashing things, he and Chris, and Mal, will try to get them to stop, and hopefully the school doesn't end up in hilarious shambles. You love the word hilarious, Nightshroud. That's your favorite word. Chris has offered to take turns with Spike in terms of dueling. Due to he noticed Spike is worn out from many fiascos. It's kind of like Yugi and the Fair when they switch, and wants to help Spike take it easy. Hopefully, the wacky shenanigans that happen will not obliterate the Promation. Too late, oops, though Spike does hope he has fun with the Young Six during all of this oddly. Granted, if he and Chris stop them from making things too wacky for the school to handle. Oof. Sambar the Earth Pony. You're right there. A friendly and chill Earth Pony from Spike's world and one of the Young Six. He kind of sounds like a surfer dude and has quite the feelings with Yona the Yak. Likes to hang out with Gallus and wanting to hang out with Spike often too. He is first found on the academy just hanging out with some adorable turtles while chilling with Pulowski. Really? Okay, this guy's kind of cool. I like this pony. He's funny. Sweet, bro. Don't let the man get you down. Oh, my voice. While strangely immune to Pulowski's drowsy ability, though it's not noticeable due to how chill Sambar is, since Promation is coming up, he hopes to have a dance with Yona and have fun with the others, like Spike and Chris. He aims to take it easy and have fun with his friends and hopefully help his friends big time. But since he is sort of not a student here, him and his other creature friends kind of crash in the graduation duels and things gonna turn wacky. Uh-oh. Next up, Yona the Yak. Aha! A headstrong, excitable, yet clumsy and adorable yak, and one of the Young Six. Who is this Young Six crew? Can we explain further? She's quite loyal to her culture, but especially to her friends, despite her tendency of speaking in third person, which ironically she can speak in in first person, and certain others are trying to get her to speak in that more often. She isn't dumb and knows some stuff. They're like other yaks. She loves smashing stuff. And thankfully, the card game gives her that satisfaction of smashing stuff. She also begins wanting to see more how Spike is staying strong and smashing his opponents, which she respects, the little fella. She is first found in the academy just smashing through stuff. She even broke through a door shouting, "Be my friend," and just comically ramming into Crowler during class. Now that's funny. That's to me is funny. Running anyone hitting Crowler is funny. She is glad to have found the others, especially Sandbar, who she might have some kind of feelings for. Despite this is graduation duels, and she and the others aren't exactly students. They can't really stop her from ramming in and dueling. She hopes to smash some duelists, and smashing is your favorite word with this duelist, with her friends. Okay, wow, this graduation is gonna get. Oh, that is so cheesy. I am not even gonna read that. She also hopes to have fun with Sandbar during the dance too. I'm not going to even say the end of it because it involves Smash as well. Gallus the Griffin. Hold on, drink of water. Okay, drink of water. Gallus the Griffin. A sarcastic and rude griffin, but pretty caring, especially to his friends, and is a member of the Young Six. Again, this mysterious Young Six. Loves to play pranks a lot and tries to look tough, but has a soft side. Despite his slacker attitude, he's quite knowledgeable, much to Crowler's horror, and pays attention in studies back at the School of Friendship. He seems to be bonding with Spike quite good when he found out he never got to know his biological parents too. Just like Gallus never met his. He also seems to be harboring feelings towards Silverstream. He is first found on the Academy Island, pulling pranks and disrupting many classes, and maybe broke something on accident that caused a huge fiasco doing so. He is barging in on the graduation duels because he thinks it's fun in seeing how tough the graduating students are, and also because it's funny, and hopes to have fun with Silverstream for the prom dancing stuff. Promation might end up crashing down in hilarious flames. Now, for the final member of the Young Six, Silverstream the Hippogriff, which is back here. Silverstream. A very energetic, adorable, and curious creature who is also cousin of royalty and also a member of the Young Six. Like her kind, she can switch between a sea pony form. She is quite curious over many, even simple things, due to she sells down by the seashore. Due to she sadly grew up mostly underwater, due to her kind was hiding from a mad conqueror, until Spike and his friends back in his world took said maniac down. Thus, she's really gotten into the card game due to all various stuff she could discover. One time, after she was found, she tested out her necklace to see if she can give Spike a different form than a pufferfish. Don't ask. Found out she can switch Spike to a sea dragon, which made him feel better. Gallus might or might not be having major feelings for her. Oh yeah. She is found in the academy just messing around in lakes, rivers, and even the spa area and pools in her sea pony form. And even on stairs? Now, today, she's intruding on the graduation duels because she is so excited on seeing more of the card game Graduation is gonna be all washed up, isn't it? You and your puns, Night Shroud. I love them. And also hoping to have fun with the dance with Gallus, too. Now we're on to Novo Young. Yes, Novo's back. And no, he is not good again. His thirst has gotten the better of him, and he terrorizes the late night prom when the lights flicker out. Was he faking this whole time? Or does innocent best boy need saving from his peers again? Also, he may have stolen the life force of another duelist from the past, and also taken their deck in that respect. Chancellor Kaiba X. After failing to find ex-Professor Keith, the Chancellor attends the final exams. Little did he know, prom is held first. Awkward since he doesn't have a date. Lol. Professor Velian Crowler. In his final appearance, most likely. I'll see what I'll do in 5 days. Kaiba will definitely be back. Makes the same mistake as Kaiba X and finds himself yelling at kids and ruining dates at the prom. Telling them to be civil and prepare for exams. Justice and the others prank him at first before the incident with the lights happen. Well, really, his brother gets him. Professor Sartir, serving up some delish food for the occasion. But he goes to the back and finds a lifeless student in his big bowl. Well, soup's on. Lol. No, he literally finds a dead student. His life force drained. Yeah, this is getting bad. And then the lights flicker out. Horror movie time. Professor Fonda, or Professor Fontaine, wishes to confess a secret to everyone tonight, but the incident ruins her chance for now. Zane Truesdale, seriously pissed off others have outshined him, since he took down the Shadow Riders that day. His goal is to attend prom, only to steal all the girls away from the main cast and crush them in duels. His plan may backfire when the lights go out. Maximilian Pegasus II. Furious at Novo for framing him and stuff. So only has one goal for tonight. Return to his wicked ways and send Novo to the Shadow Realm. Now, yes, Novo had him basically, how do I say, he had him tied up in the abandoned dorm. So, I mean, he was pretty much trapped for like a couple tournaments. But luckily now he's back, and now he's back for revenge. Noon Scepter. I haven't seen this loser in a while. Finally, he gets a piece of paper telling him to go to the school toiletry for answers on who he is. Little did he know, Nova was waiting for him. That's not good. Coach Murano almost gets his life force drained by Novo, but makes a deal with him to stay around and lure victims to him. Dang. He's like Benny in the Mummy. Just helping the villain now. Cabachette. My girl. I haven't seen her in a while. This incident isn't helping her already unnecessary trauma from her father reviving. These mortals must pay for their insolence. And that's it for the NPCs or the anime characters and my characters. Now we are on to Jamie Jam's crew. Justice. Justice was asked to prom by Sky and decided to go. He knew he had the graduation tournament that night, so he brought his graduation deck with him. Ruby asked to tag along, so he brought her with him. Hopefully this will help distract him from all the madness in his life. He is trying to recruit some people to join his group, a cause to bring back Victoria. This is leading into 5Ds, isn't it? Angelica. Angelica has come to prom with Dante. She's really happy that he looks like he's been sleeping. She's really doesn't look like it. You sure about that? because I forgot to add a sleepy side. She's ready to have fun with Dante, then graduate. She's a little worried about Justice's mental health, but tries not to worry about it. While she's there, she's asking others if they want or are interested in joining Justice's group. Cult forming. Jordan has come to prom with Mitchie. She's having tons of fun and is even excited to duel Justice. She heard Justice wants to form a group and is begging who to come join her? Mitchie. It must be Mitchie, but it's not spelled Mitchie. Ruby and the current queen of games, Ruby. Ruby is excited to come to prom with Justice and defend her princess crown. Oh, I'm sorry, she's princess of games. After all the dueling, she drops some papers and Justice picks them up. They read that exactly she's an adopted kid of Victoria's. Supposedly, Victoria wanted to raise another kid, and now Justice needs to take care of her. Aw, I feel bad for Ruby. And the little troublemaker, Ryan, rounds out number 35. Ryan has been training with Helena a lot and has decided to take a break and visit his brother. He already knew about Victoria's death and is grieved with Justice already. Once at prom, he begins to prank everyone, specifically Crowler, as seen in the thumbnail. This time he replaces his deck with an all-level 1 deck. And there you have it, all 35 duelists. My voice is gone. I hope we enjoy this tournament and have a lot of fun. So remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. The channel's name's Manga, and I shall see you for the tournament, guys. And this will end GX. This is a sad day and a new beginning day because we begin 5Ds next, and I'm super excited. We get to finally add synchros to the group, to the mix. So yeah, just join me for the tournament, and thank you so much for being patient with me and my sickness. But I'm trying to get over it. All right, guys. See you soon.